Fijimacintosh, an artist that has been on the come up for years, recently gaining traction dropping his song Soul, and with his album Nocturnal dropping last year with big features like Trippie Red, Corleo, and Lil B. And Fiji has been in the game for a minute, being the pioneer of this whole hyperpop sound, and him being cousins with Trippie Red, being a big part of Trippie's success that he actually does have today. In this video, let's take a look at the rise of Fijimacintosh and what's next for his career in 2024. And so Fiji has been making music for basically all his life ever since he was 4 years old, but he wouldn't really start getting noticed up until 2017. This being around the time of the SoundCloud era, dropping a single Wintertime Nights, which actually began as a creative experiment, but ended up blowing the fuck up. Having over 1 million plays on SoundCloud, and around 2017 to 2018, Fiji would really start to gain hella buzz on SoundCloud, and he would also drop that one song with Kid Trunks called Millennium Man that was actually going crazy at the time. And with Fiji being cousins with Trippie Red, who actually was fresh out blowing up like crazy at the time, helped him boost his career as well, as Trippie would often post his music and also repost it on his SoundCloud as well, giving him more buzz. And through Trippie, this is where Fiji also met X. And at the time, that being 2017, X was also heavily tapped in with Fiji, as he actually was also reposting his music as well. And at the time Fiji was doing all this, man, he was 17 years old, bro. Bro was my age accomplishing big things, bro. It's honestly amazing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And all these big cosigns and his success on SoundCloud would lead Fiji to actually being on big hip-hop platforms at the time like Worldstar and NXXL, as he brought a really fun sound to the rap game. I mean, I feel like that's what the whole SoundCloud era really was, I guess. Just overall fun and carefree music, man. Hey man, low-key, bro, I definitely missed the era for sure. And Fiji would keep blowing up those next few years. I first noticed Fiji around mid-2021 when he actually dropped his song Blue Hair Dye, which actually was going absolutely crazy at the time. And he would also be one of the youngest artists to actually own all of his masters. And at one point, he actually was signed to Empire, but actually did eventually get out of his deal. But as of now, Fiji is 100% independent under his label/collective Cyber Sound. And Trippie's also always showing love to Fiji, as he is always featuring on Fiji's music. I mean, hey man, he's been doing that for a while, even having Fiji featured on Mentioned Music, which is honestly one of my favorite features on the album, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But looking at Fiji recently, man, he's been going crazy as an artist, and he's also really consistent as well. And he actually does do pretty good numbers too. I'm not gonna lie. And looking at the music Fiji dropped recently, man, he actually did drop his album last year. That obviously being Nocturnal, which actually did react to, man. If you know, you know. And before the album Nocturnal, I actually honestly wasn't really tapped into Fiji, but this album really made me a Fiji fan, and also made me realize how versatile Fiji really is. Hey man, if you haven't checked it out, man, definitely check it out for sure. Also, on the intro of the album, man, this man has Trippie talking about how Fiji created this whole wave and even influenced Trippie to actually start making music, which is honestly absolutely fire. And he also just dropped this 2-pack song project with Trippie, which is unfortunately no longer on Spotify, but it is actually on SoundCloud. That one song called Bone Cuts, man, hey, that shit goes absolutely crazy, bro. I'll play out a little snippet, man.
Yeah, diamonds that ice the face. I'm at a face that mace. Squashing that bitch like a grape.
And he also just dropped a song called Codeine Baby, which actually does use a whole new flow that Fiji honestly hasn't used that much. And he also kind of has this deep voice on it. Hey man, I'm gonna let y'all check it out, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And recently Fiji also dropped this song called Soul with this Brazilian artist I believe called Sticky MA, and this shit has over 500,000 streams with over a month being out and with no promo whatsoever, man. That's absolutely crazy, bro. And Fiji even told me in DMs that actually is planning on venturing out to more European artists because of the success he had with Soul, which I honestly think is a pretty amazing idea. Aside from being Trippie's cousin, Fiji really made a whole name for himself as an artist, and the future is really looking promising for Fiji, only being 24 years old. Also, shout out to Fiji for being a longtime supporter of the channel. Besides that, thank y'all for making it to the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to subscribe. And amen, it's been Amsterdam, guys. Peace, love y'all.
Stop and hop on that rig, hop on the coupe, we go bliss. Trisha hop on that whip, I see her, I pull out the stick. Nowadays, they all be on dick. That's all be on gang, I'm rocking that rig. They be talking shit like go for your rent. You better be high, so y'all be on the fence. Stir it up, we're doing